Good morning, Dubai. How are you doing? And welcome back to the Lovin Daily, where we take you through all the trending stories that everyone in Dubai is talking about. Today, we have some big stories concerning tourists in Dubai. Yes, you can get vaccinated in Abu Dhabi for free, but there are some stipulations there, so not everyone can do it. We'll also be talking about Khabib. He's launched a new product, and within the launch, it's like a love letter to the UAE. We're talking about Moneykicks. He's been sparring with someone absolutely huge in UFC.
Yes, and apart from that, we'll be talking about how Emirates IDs will soon be used in airports to show your PCR and vaccine status, as well as Sheikh Mohammed launching an initiative to digitize life in Dubai, more than it already is.
More than it already is. But before we get into all of that, who is tired? Who has been watching the Euros? There was a massive match on last night. England versus Croatia. Who was up?
Who was up?
I was waiting for the crickets.
Cricket sounds.
No. Ali, you're not watching any of the Euros?
Yeah, but France wasn't playing, so.
He's a French fan.
I only watch France, Portugal, sometimes Germany. England already advanced, so.
Did they?
Oh.
Well, they beat Czech Republic last night 1-0, according to my stats.
Officially, the couple of teams have officially went to the next round.
Yeah.
Even though they're not done with the games yet.
They're in the final 16, and that's when it gets really interesting.
Yes.
That's when you weed out the weak ones.
You know, it has been very interesting in the group stage because Hungary has been.
I watched Hungary the last day.
They have been playing as a team, even though they don't have a superstar. They are a tough team to beat and play against. You know?
Tough nuts to crack.
Yeah, so.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well intended. But it's exciting to see, the teams that you don't really, expect them to play good. They're playing good and they're competing. It's
nice to see. I think the Euros is always so interesting because obviously they don't play together on club level, so then they're just thrown together, the best players in the country, and it's such a proud moment to play for your country. But at the same time, you're not actually training together, so you could either have the best match of your life or the worst match of your life. But what's really surprised me is the crowd scenes.
It's very social distance, right? It's still there, but it's social distance.
Not so much.
Nobody cares about social distance when it comes to football.
But it's just crazy. Like, we're all kind of have all these initiatives, like we're going out a little bit more and we're in, like, let's say venues and there's separations between us, and then we're watching the Euros. I don't know if you guys have felt the same, but I've been absolutely gobsmacked by the crowds at the Euros. They're having the time of their lives 100%, but they're not social distanced at all.
I want to be
Anyway. Let us know who you are supporting. Let us know if your office has done any kind of guesses. You know the way when you throw in a pot, you throw some sweets in, and the winner gets the most sweets, throw some money in. Yeah, let us know.
But Casey, coming to a topic I can talk about. I like your hair.
Way more importantly, I got my hair done yesterday. Thank you
Where
so
did you
much.
get it done from? Looks so nice.
I went to Chalk.
Chalk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the one El Circle.
Yeah, I went there once for the first time. This is I think it was one of the first ever like unisex salons in Dubai. It's really cool. It's in the Al Circle where like all the cool people hang out, right? And then you just go in and you're like, wow, this is nice. But I went to Dina once. I don't know if she watches the show, but I went once, and it's the one person I've ever really, really loved my hair. So it's my third time with her.
It looks so good. And did you get those mirror pictures? Like everyone goes to Chalk and walks down the mirror
no.
space.
No,
you didn't do it?
No,
not your thing.
Not my thing.
But for struggling artists, you would think like Al Circle is too expensive, but no, they're like living their best lives
like
there.
All these fancy car places and coffee places and workout places and galleries. But it's buzzing. Like yesterday, I went in at like 5 p.m. and I just, it's summer, but it was just packed, the whole place, like cars and people. It's so great to see kind of people out and about, being cultured.
Cultured. Yeah, true that.
Anyway.
Let's
jump into our top story today. I'm just having a quick through your comments, and as always, we'll get to them after the show. But our first story of the day, we're talking about tourists can now get vaccinated in Abu Dhabi for free. So this is big news on the vaccination front, reported yesterday. Tourists with visit visas issued by the Emirate of Abu Dhabi, and that's absolutely key, are now eligible to get free COVID-19 jabs. So those looking to get vaccinated, take note, you can sign up on the Seha app using your UID and passport details. You will have to carry your passport and visa copy to the vaccination centre. And once you've booked your vaccine slot, you must, like I said, be a tourist, and it must be issued by the capital, and you'll be able to get the Sinopharm and Pfizer BioNTech vaccines. So massive news. I know some people, some tourists in Dubai will be hoping to hear that it will spread here soon. We don't have information on that. However, the fact that it has rolled out in Abu Dhabi is huge news, that they are giving vaccines to tourists. Massive sigh of relief for any tourists hanging out in Abu Dhabi. And it also means it will kind of encourage vaccine tourism, so more people coming to the UAE in the near future to get that vaccine. I know someone in Dubai who's hoping that it will get rolled out here. She's been stuck here because not being able to get back into the UK because of the cost and everything. So I think she's just waiting keenly for more announcements.
And hopefully coming out, releasing in Dubai as well. But if you guys want more information on this exact information, you can call 800-1717 and they can give you more updates on the procedures and everything. But it's very simple. Like Casey said, you just have to download the app, book your appointment, choose a vaccination center, and it is that simple. Plus it's free. Why not? I mean, like, this is for Abu Dhabi issued visas only.
But it's so, actually, I think, like, it's amazing. But the fact that it's free for tourists, like, provide for your people, provide for your country. That's what most countries do, and they do the best that they possibly can. The fact that we're residents, not even kind of nationals in the UAE, and we can get it for free. But the fact that they're giving the vaccine to tourists coming into the country for free is absolutely incredible at the UAE's own expense. Shout out. That's class. Class news.
Class news. A lot of class news today, actually.
Love the COVID updates. Finding some silver linings on our horizon.
A lot of COVID updates. Now, the next news we're gonna jump into is also a COVID update, because soon Emirates IDs will be used to show PCR and vaccine status at Dubai airports. Now, unveiled at the Arab Health exhibit in Dubai this week, it was announced that residents will soon be able to use Emirates IDs as proof of PCR tests and vaccine statuses at Dubai airports. Now, this is whilst you're checking in, and this initiative is in collaboration with Emirates Airline and Dubai Health Authority DHA, as reported by The National. Now, with your Emirates ID working as a one-stop solution for all your personal COVID-19 updates, it will remove the need for you to carry around vaccine cards and negative PCR test printouts and all that jazz. So you can insert your Emirates ID into a card reader at the check-in and bam!
Done.
Sorted. Just so you know, it doesn't take any other medical information from your Emirates ID. It won't take any other records, just your COVID-19 updates, your PCR test results, and your vaccination updates. So that's all it's going to read. And as soon as it's done and you've checked in, all that information will be discarded right away. So that is in case you were like, oh my God, my information's going to be misused. No, it'll be discarded. So UAE residents are anyway required to carry their Emirates IDs with them at all times according to the law. So thus, having them present while traveling should not be an inconvenience for returning travelers.
Interesting. Fantastic updates as always. Digitizing life, which we're going to talk about a little bit too.
Yes.
But this is class, and it's amazing because it's going through DXB, but it's worth noting that you'll always have to check the country that you're going to, because they will probably, every airport in different countries aren't as up to date as, let's say, here in the UAE. So they'll have different requirements, whether or not you need to show it on your phone in another country, whether or not you need your printout in another country when you're flying back. It's always worth being aware of that. But the fact that our Emirates ID is, I'm just waiting for like the Emirates ID to, like, you know, I don't know, be able to get me like a discount on my coffee or something. Like, I think it's gonna have everything eventually, I reckon.
Oh yeah, that'll be so convenient though. Like, instead of carrying around like 20-30 cards, have it all there in your Emirates ID. Like, pay for the metro, pay for your coffee, pay for gas.
One day. Apple Pay.
Apple Pay.
Samsung Pay also works the same. By the way.
the Android user has spoken.
I must say though, Samsung and Apple Pay, I only got on those bandwagons since COVID because like using cards and everything, it's a life game changer. It's
Is
so handy.
it? I hate it. I would never use it. I mean, I used it and I stopped using it.
It's so easy.
It's so simple. Why did you not like it?
No, I don't like things too digitalized. Like when I put it on my phone, it's like, I don't know, sometimes it just comes up randomly and
It's also on the Apple Watch, so I can pay on the Apple Watch and it's so easy.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Whatever.
There's two people in this world.
I'm
People who understand Apple products and people who don't.
But you being an Android user get Apple products, right?
No, I use Samsung Pay.
Well, that's an Apple laptop.
This is a work laptop. It's very convenient and I love it. Let's jump into our next story. Announced last night, this is pretty huge. Khabib has shared an amazing message to the UAE to launch his first ever product. I feel like we haven't had a Khabib story in a while. What has he been up to since he last entered the octagon? His retirement shook the UFC world as the longest reigning UFC lightweight champion. People actually wondered, would he stick to his retirement? Because obviously we have the likes of McGregor who flit in and out like it's, I don't know what. But he has been busy. Back in Russia, he purchased the Guerrilla Fighting Championship, a Russian-based MMA promotion that for 1 million. But he's also been working here too, and just announced the launch of 2 brand new fitness products. There are 2 protein bars that are only available in the UAE. He announced this to his 29 million followers yesterday. And if you see the announcement, it's unlike any announcement I've ever seen before. It's all UAE footage of the beaches and the sand. It's so incredible. And the whole, like the beginning of the message is just so inspiring about the UAE as a country, basically saying that it's an incredible platform to start a business. There's so much going on here. It was the best place for him to kind of use the technologies to get this product out there. And then he announced these 2 protein bars. It's an interesting way to do it. But Khabib, like we love him here. Whenever we do stories, they get huge engagement. There's massive fans here. When his retirement, when I say it shook the world, I think people here keenly felt it because we've been following his story for so long. But now the story continues.
It looks nice. I'm just looking at the protein bars. The only protein bar that I know is the Snickers protein bar.
And FadeFit.
And FadeFit,
you love the FadeFit ones.
Oh yeah, they just rolled out their protein balls, I think.
Is the
very recent.
Is the Snickers one good? Because I've seen it, but I'm like, I
didn't want to destroy the taste of Snickers. I never really bought it, but I just like looking at it. Like it's good to know that companies are, getting on the healthy bandwagon. But there's Khabib, his own protein line.
And he said, UAE is a country where dreams come true, where even unimaginable goals can be achieved at extraordinary pace. We spent a long time to choose the best possible location, and they decided here in the UAE to do it. It's so interesting because obviously he's a massive fan base all over the world, but the fact that he brought it to market here, it's only available in the UAE. The products are called Fitru, a supercharged alkaline drinking water and a protein bar, coming out soon in the rest of GCC, and finally a leap to the rest of the world. UAE is a country that knows how to dream, and I believe in it 100%.
We are the elite.
No cap.
What?
Huh?
No cap.
No cap?
Which means, no, it's not a lie, it's true.
No cap.
Never heard that.
No cap?
You haven't heard no cap?
No cap. What
No
are
cap.
the origins?
No cap. So basically like...
So I take my hat off, all respect, no cap. Oh.
Yeah, you're not lying. It's not a lie. No cap.
Can't we just say no lies?
No. It's
No cap. Have you heard of that, honey?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Okay.
Cap means you're lying.
Have you guys heard of no cap?
Yeah.
No cap. That doesn't suit me. It doesn't suit me. I tried it. I'll try again. I'll try and stick it in another. Anyway. Okay. So that's Khabib. However, there's more UFC talk going on in the UAE right now. A UFC heavyweight champion was in the octagon. Moneykicks. You heard it here first. The Moneykicks train is in motion. The Emirati social media star was spotted sparring with none other than Francis Ngannou, who is a UFC fighter who is famous for having the most powerful punch in UFC history. They say this man's punch is equivalent to 96 horsepower.
Oh.
And there he is with Moneykicks.
Oh my God. So the fight happened?
No, so it's not. So if you see the footage, and we're going to share it on Instagram very, very soon, and if you're watching our full Facebook show, you can see it. It's actually just Moneykicks being like
Oh, I see.
Moneykicks is just like bam, 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 bam.
And he's standing there like, get this. What is this? What is this?
Yeah, so but like Moneykicks is obviously just like, you know, trying to get his training in with one of like the strongest punch in UFC history. That's incredible. Anyway.
I was just watching you redo the punches. Oh, in case you're born to be a fighter, you should be in that ring.
Air punches are easy. They're not hard. We can all do them.
So this is him practicing for the real thing.
Well, we don't know.
We don't know?
We know that Francis Ngannou is one of the famous UFC fighters. Like I said, the hardest punch in UFC history. We know that Moneykicks has been sparring. He is on the circuit. He's training. And we know that other YouTubers and social media stars are hitting the ring. But this is great.
He's been training for a very long time. Like all his stories recently are of him hitting it at the gym, sweating it out, getting in the punches. So I mean, something is in the horizon. It's cooking.
Gonna be entertaining. Let's see.
Let's see.
Someone commented no caps with all the emojis.
You know it, Ashwin. We don't.
But this is a reminder to you and to Ali and to the world to drink water, as Ali's phone reminded him. Drink some water.
Your daily reminder.
Early morning reminder to drink water.
Actually, it's an hourly reminder.
I had that. It stopped being helpful.
Yeah.
It became annoying.
Yeah.
Don't tell me what to do. You don't control me, but who does control us is the ruler of Dubai. Moving on to his news. Sheikh Mohammed's major plans to digitize life in Dubai is basically the plan. So the plan is here to make Dubai the first digital economic capital in the world. So His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, took to Twitter to make the announcement of a new entity being launched to digitize life in the Emirate. So the ruler added that Hamad Al Mansouri would be its new director, and the new authority is tasked with digitizing life in Dubai, not just the Dubai government services, but like life altogether. So that means schools, offices, transportation, malls, CCTV cameras, holograms, drones, flying cars.
Scrap the last one.
Not the flying cars. No flying cars, but everything else. Yet, yes. Robots, digital painting. That's already a thing. Whatever. So the announcement explained that the current size of a digital economy exceeds 10 billion dirhams, and we aim to double this number in 2 years. So their whole goal and motive behind this entire rollout is to make Dubai the first digital economic capital in the world, and so far it's been going really good. So interesting to see what more they come out with in 2 years.
I mean, I love these aims, and I love how they're publicized in the UAE. It's always moving forward, and it's always kind of stating exactly what they want. It's like manifesting, but also with a plan. But like the plan to double the digital economy by up to, what was it? We aim to double this to 2 years, so go from 100 billion to 200 million. That's incredible, and it also means that people who are involved in that economy can kind of give their input and get more involved. I think it's incredible.
Exactly. And companies, individuals who feel like they have an idea or they have some kind of, like innovative thing in mind to do with digitalization, they can always get in touch with the concerned authorities and pitch ideas and all of that. So that might get picked up, all of that. But I saw this video on Expo over here. It's like, it's so cool. This is what we can expect to see in the Expo, like such digital and modern works. Like there's going to be a robot playing Beethoven. It's going to be like you can paint, like while you do this you're going to be painting like just in the air, and so many cool things.
But that's the thing about the Expo, which I'm sometimes I hear the word Expo so much and I'm kind of we always question what it actually is and what it means. And it's literally countries getting together to show and to educate and also to show off what they're working on for the future. And I know the theme obviously is sustainability, so we'll see a lot of kind of innovation in sustainability, but it's also just kind of countries, like it's like minds getting together but on a massive scale, hosted in the UAE, so it's going to look very extra, but it will basically show us what we can expect in future in terms of digital technology, and that's why it's so cool. I think a little bit scary too.
A little scary, yeah. I mean, I'm not a fan. Dubai is like working on making this expo the most sustainable expo to date. So those are massive and great plans rolled out by Dubai. But I mean, from digital newses, like it's not digital. The digital life is not for me. Is it for you?
I need help in the digital life. So, for example, in my house, my boyfriend decided to put one camera in, like just something like 100 dirham on Amazon. Then he got another and another. Then he put like a electronic door that I can like press a button on my phone and the door opens. Yeah. Now we have a keypad. So, and now we have something that when someone rings the doorbell, I can see their camera, I can see who's at the door, I can open it, I can have a chat with them, and I can ask them. But that would have been so alien to me. And I've had to use it like 10 times. But now, super convenient.
Oh.
Like, do you know how handy it is to get a delivery in the middle of the day and not to have to be like, oh, leave it at the door. I can say, pop it inside. Don't mind my dog. She's very friendly. You know what I mean?
I've seen you do that. I know exactly what you mean. And it does look very convenient.
So it's these little things that I would never know about and I would never personally explore or try to. But when they come into my life, amazing.
Oh, I agree.
Really amazing.
I know. I mean, the way, when it works out like that, then there's a point in what you're saying.
Yeah, it's also interesting having 3 cameras in your house.
We do it for the doggo.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I want a camera in my house, but yeah.
Just looking at your comments quickly, someone saying Dubai, we love in gang, see you there in November. Yay! If you need any tips, we can do our best to help you out. Thank you so much for your comment. That is it for us on the Lovin Daily. We'll look through all your comments after the show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Goodbye for me.
Goodbye for me.
Adios.
Honey also says bye.
Stay safe, wash your hands. Bye.
Bye.